Sexy. It's too sexy. Hi, I'm Ashley, and I want to learn how to be sexy. You guys probably know me as the awkward girl on BuzzFeed Violet. I have always felt super comfortable playing that character. I think it's really funny to fall and to make weird faces and to not know how to flirt with people. But in my real life, that awkwardness has kind of translated into who I actually am. I think a lot of people are asking me why dance in order to feel sexy, because I think there's a lot of other things that you can do to feel sexy. But to me, the most confident that people ever are when they're just on a dance floor, feeling themselves and looking awesome. And I have never felt that way about my body. I went through puberty early. I was taller than everyone else. I wasn't very good at being feminine. I would hunch a lot and I just didn't feel comfortable being myself. I basically categorized myself as the type of girl who is smart and not the type of girl who is beautiful or sexy. The rules of this video is that I'm gonna dance, I'm gonna do it in 30 days, and I am going to do it in front of my entire office. When I got the idea to dance, I knew that I needed a dance instructor, and I called Kyle Hanagami. And by called, I mean I slid into his DMs. Kyle is an amazing choreographer. He works on YouTube. He has videos that have over 100 million views. He's worked with J-Lo, he's worked on ABC, he's worked with Dancing with the Stars. He's literally been all over the place, and I wanted someone who could really teach me how to dance well. Once I had convinced Kyle to do the video with me, he recruited his 3 coolest ladies, Haley, Emma, and Ashley, to come help me learn how to dance, and they kind of became my dance mom. Kind of the first thing that happened after I agreed to do this, I called Kyle and said, I don't know what to wear dancing. And he was like, oh, just loose dance clothes. I had no idea what that meant. For the first class that I had to do, Kyle made me do an industry class, which is just with people who only have talent agents. I showed up in a pink hoodie to a professional dance class where I had never danced before, and everyone was wearing black. Kyle wanted to just throw me in with the sharks. So I started at the very top and quickly went to the super bottom.
You did awesome for first class.
Thank
that was
you.
Going to advanced calculus before learning how to add.
Yeah.
So, we'll start at the top and we'll back things up and make sure that you have a solid foundation to build upon.
Here we go, 30 more days.
30 more days. It's gonna be awesome.
After that class, I realized I have no dance clothes or dance shoes. What do I need? And he was like,
You want something that makes you confident, something that doesn't show sweat marks. You're gonna want sneakers, and then for girls, it's always important to have heels.
wait, what? I have not owned a pair of heels for 4 years, and he was shocked.
You don't own any heels.
No, I got rid of all my heels. How high are heels?
I think for class, they should be a stiletto heel. It should be a thin heel and high, because the chunky heel, that's cheating. That's cheating.
Me, Kyle, and Haley all went to the mall to get me a pair of heels. And dance heels have to be very specific. They have to have structure around the ankle so that you're not wobbling all over the place. And I am probably one of the most naturally clumsy people you'll ever meet. I had this feeling so long. They had me walk around and do a little twirl. That was the first moment that I really felt vulnerable and was really scared of what was to come. And then came day 1 boot camp, dance camp. So we're just walking across the floor
So
now.
all we're gonna be doing is walking across the floor. Walking translates through every single style of dance.
So just walk to the beat. Wow.
Walk to the beat. 7, 8, walk 1.
No, it's not the beat. I thought when I came in here that we would just start doing choreography, but I'm realizing we have to do kind of the base of it all, and that's actually the stuff that I feel the most self-conscious about. Wow. Oh my God. Okay. Something I realized in that class is I don't make eye contact with anyone, and I'm an actor.
I'm gonna stand at the other side. I
Okay.
want you to make eye contact with me the whole time. And walk.
But the walking, I felt confident doing it across. The eye contact really helped. And then the second I had to keep adding stuff, it's that mental freeze that happens again.
Now what I want you to do is I want you to give me a walk, walk, and a triple step. And a walk, walk, and a triple step. Now after your triple step, I want you to give me a snap open. So I want you right, left, and a right, left, and snap. Now I want to try and add a turn.
A turn? We're going
Give
so
me a right,
fast.
left, and a right, left, snap. Right, left, and a right, left, snap. Yep.
And then...
Nope.
No, I can't believe how many body rolls we did today. Just fucking body roll after body roll. That is the move that makes me the most uncomfortable because it's the most sexual and supposed to be the most fluid, and that's what I don't feel good at.
Now you're gonna take your right hand, you're gonna bring it down your body. Good, don't be afraid to touch yourself, it's your body.
I don't like my body, okay.
Step back on your left, face this way, and body roll. Roll.
There was a really cool moment in that class where Kyle realized that I was like super freaking out and getting in my head. He was like, you know what? Let's just turn on some music. I'm gonna show you a game that we play with everyone called, I think it's like Beats or something like that.
And I call it grooves. So basically, we start with a groove, and then we tell you how to modify it.
Haley would kind of start dancing to the beat, and then he would say, okay, now do it with your eyes closed. And then he would say, now do it with your face up. And it gets more and more ridiculous, and you start having fun, and it's just about feeling the music, and it has nothing to do with all the other stuff.
And a wink on every 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, and wink. Good?
That made me feel a lot better at the end of that class, that I was just like, oh, I just have to have fun. That's what this is gonna be about.
Today was about seeing where she is, and she has a ways to go. I want her to figure out what sexy is for her. Like, it's not the same definition for everybody. So I just want her to be confident, because she's such a fucking sweet girl. It breaks my heart when people don't have the confidence to just do what they want to do.
If I was gonna do a routine performance at the end of 30 days for all of my colleagues, I was gonna have to find a routine, and we were gonna have to start learning it fast. So we looked for all these songs, and finally one day when it was just me and Kyle, we found this JoJo song from like 2015 called High Heels. As soon as the drum hit, he was like, this is a sexy song. I thought I was gonna be doing like a hip hop dance routine, and then Kyle drags his chair into the middle of the dance floor and is like, you're gonna do this song in heels, and it's gonna be like flash dance style. After the first class, Kyle said that I needed some more basic work, and one of the best things to do for that is ballet. So I took a ballet class with Melissa Sandvig, who is a professional dancer who was on So You Think You Can Dance. And ballet was so hard.
Okay, so we're gonna start with the basics. The main thing about ballet is your posture. Stretch your legs all the way and stand as tall as possible. And finding correct alignment all the way down.
Oh, did you hear that?
And the most flattering lines and shapes on your body. There you go. Nice.
What? That was the most butt work I've ever gotten. It's all about making your body beautiful and your lines beautiful. And that was actually hard for me because I was already thinking that, okay, we're going down the whole sexy path or confident path. And now we were in a ballet class where it's all about grace and elegance and being beautiful. And boy, am I none of those things. So then it was just hitting the routine time. Every day I would go in and just work with Kyle and Emma for an hour learning a part of the routine. And I had to do things hundreds of times. My knees in the first week were purple because I had to do a lot of floor work, and every time I would get on the floor, my knees would have to hit the floor super hard. And I don't know how dancers do what they do to their body. Every part of me is hurting today. Like my shoulders hurt, my knees are killing me. That like weird little kick that we were doing really like hurt the back of my knee. And then today we're supposed to do the whole thing with heels. So I'm like, one part of me is really excited because I'm having so much fun learning this stuff that I didn't think that I could do. And the other part of me is like, I don't have any energy today. The first day walking in heels, I was like walking like a T-Rex.
You're walking with bent knees.
What does that even mean?
It means you're walking like this, watch.
Oh my god.
It's a little like T-Rexy.
It's hard to be sick.
My life started to feel like a Rocky montage, which is really cool to watch in a video, but is a pain in the ass in real life. And every day I would have like a little triumph where I was like, yes, I nailed this move. And then Kyle would teach a new move, and I would just look at him like, I cannot do this. I can't do this. And then I would go into my entire mental game again. I feel like I got worse. And I think part of that is that I'm now just in my head about it, and the moves aren't new anymore, and the novelty is worn off. And now I'm just worried about like all these pictures and hitting the right moves. And it's starting to get in my head, which is when it looks the worst. And I have to wear heels now, which is just not a comfortable thing for me. Kyle had kept teasing me, saying that there was going to be a special celebrity guest who was going to come in and help us, and I had no idea who it was. And for weeks, everyone around me had kind of been mentioning and almost let it slip who it was.
All right, so I have the very amazing, one of my very good friends.
Whoa! This is amazing! Julianne Hough! What the fuck? I love her energy and I love her presence and how like bubbly she is, but she is one of the best dancers in the industry.
Girls kicking butt, I hear.
Yes,
I
yes.
feel like I'm on Dancing with the Stars.
Bam! Let's see what you got, girl.
Okay, you can see that. I can do it, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it.
Ready? Here we go.
Yes.
I performed the worst I've ever performed in my life for her. I completely lost all intention. I completely freaked out and I was just trying not to mess up the moves, and I was so bad.
Obviously, you've got like this part down.
Yeah.
And then from here, down.
Yeah.
But something's missing right here.
Yeah, the boobs.
So what I feel like you're doing, you're just picking up your leg and you're walking. But I want you to feel my back for a second.
She had me feel her back and feel exactly how much of dancing is moving your whole body and your back so that your core is guiding you. It really made a huge difference.
Yes. Did you see that? Your whole body was moving. It wasn't just your limbs moving.
One thing that Julianne kept saying, and Kyle, was that I needed to be in this character and feel comfortable feeling my body. So something I did was I went home, I played music, and I just danced. So I thought that I would just come home tonight and just dance a little bit for fun to my favorite songs and just do some body rolls, just move around, do all the things that make me feel uncomfortable, and just really get into it and move my shoulders and just try and feel sexier, which is a weird thing to say because it's something I never ever think about or tried to purposely do. And then this magical moment happened where I started to feel really happy. And I stopped caring about why or how, and there was no routine. And then I would look in the mirror and I'm like, I look good. I look sexy. This is crazy. I think it was a turning point for me emotionally to just dance by myself for no one else with no routine and feel sexy.
All right, so we just finished with Ashley. She's doing good. Like, I'm actually really impressed. I think that she's growing, and I think that she's pushing herself. Like, now, when there's something she can't do, she's like, no, let's keep it, and I'll figure it out.
I'm gonna get better.
It's like,
She's correcting herself. She
Yeah.
notices when she does something wrong.
right. She still has, like, a little awkwardness to her, but I think that's what makes her great.
Then it was about a week out, and I got sick.
This is the weekend before the performance. I was supposed to meet with Emma and Kyle this morning to do a performance, but I'm just my body's like exhausted, so I'm gonna spend the day kind of just watching old footage and trying to see what I did wrong and what I can do better, and hopefully I will be better for this week.
I'm so impressed. Like, I want to cry because she's doing so well. Starting from that first rehearsal, good Lord, when she couldn't kickball change, she couldn't walk, she didn't own heels, let alone walk in them, and now she's doing a full dance routine in heels, and she looks amazing. Like, I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy.
The thing that I love most about watching her do is just movement in general. She uses her whole body now. You can tell she's enjoying it because before she's getting so frustrated at everything, and now she just really feels comfortable with herself, like those head whips that she does, and she's like smiling, and it just makes me so happy.
I've been working with Ashley now for this whole month. Today, we took a video at the beginning of the rehearsal, and she watched herself back on video, and watching herself do the floor moves and the walks with her hands and her hair, like, she looked so confident on camera, and it almost was like she didn't think it was her, and she didn't think she could do that at the beginning of this process. So today is my first day dancing with Ashley, and if they hadn't told me that she was going through this process and this transformation, I would have never known. It really looks like she has taken a couple of classes in heels, and she's kicking butt.
It's show day. I woke up this morning like an hour and a half before my alarm because I was just panicking. I'm wearing a bodysuit. My whole back is exposed. I'm really proud of myself. I'm really excited. I can't believe that I committed to this. I think just seeing me in heels will be shocking for most of the office. Once it gets to floor work, I think people are not gonna know what to do with themselves. I want Kyle to be crying a little. That's really who I feel has seen this whole entire thing. And I just want to feel such a badass. When the song ends and the light cue hits, I want to be like, I fucking killed that and left everything on the floor. Ooh, it's getting loud. I like it when it gets loud. I think once everyone's
It's gonna bring
here,
out a different performance.
it will. It'll be good. The moment came, the lights dimmed, the smoke turned on, and the first beat hit, and I just did it.
These bitches I don't know. Going on and never ever coming home. I put my high heels on, walk right out the door. Best believe I'm a lead, don't need you no more. Putting the black dress on, boy you done me wrong. Leave the keys, burn the sheets, and then move along. I'ma look damn good for all of your friends. Don't cry when you see me again. I put my high heels on.
step, but I didn't feel like it because it was like, I just feel like I did it. I can't believe I did it.
The energy was so good.
She nailed it.
Like you were so like outward with your. It
Beyonce.
Was it?
It was.
I'm gonna keep dancing. Let's go to class. Dancing. Let's go to class. The end performance was awesome. It was really cool to have all my coworkers there and to actually had done it out of sheer will. And my body wasn't a joke, and I had fun and I had the best time. The coolest thing about this whole experience is that the version of me that was sexy at the end was me all along. It was just me being confident with who I am.
My favorite part is when she slammed the floor with her cooch. Sorry, I couldn't think of a nicer way to say it. It was great. It really shook me to my cooch. So I think we all just sort of universally cooched out there. I don't know if that's the right word I should use. Let's go with cooch. Cooch is okay.